Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and this is 5 interesting knives. Now, this knife, let me just back up. I did a video the other week on 7 interesting knives. Now, the one I had first was a knife similar to this that was a tanto, but the quality was really bad. So I tried to find one that was a little bit better quality. This is a samior knife. Now, it has way better quality than that other one. It is a titanium frame lock CEO knife with a pocket clip, and they say M390 steel. I doubt it's real M390, especially for the price. M390 is a super steel. This is most likely a 440C or D2. I can't confirm that, but I have not seen them tested, so I don't think so. Now, this knife, though, does come in lots of different options. They have carbon fiber options. They have milled titanium. Now, the action on it is very, very good. The flipper tab is nice and comfortable. Very snappy detent. The lock bar, you can unlock it, and it is on a ball bearing pivot, so it is very smooth on the drop. Very, very snappy. Now, it does not have a steel lock bar insert. I would prefer if it did. This is a steel lock bar insert. This is the Hinder X 18 3-inch, but this is very, very expensive compared to this. But even budget knives come with a steel lock bar insert a lot of times, and what that does is it lets steel, you see the little insert right there, steel on steel contact instead of the titanium hitting the steel. Now, it's not a big deal for the titanium to hit the steel as long as the lock face is carbonized, and I don't know if they would have carbonized this lock face being this price, but what'll happen is over time it might get a little sticky. It might, be a little gritty when you unlock it. All you want to do is just come over here to the lock face, right here, this little part right there, and put lead or permanent marker right there, and that'll help it not stick no more. So, but I would have rather them just put a lock bar insert. Very, very smooth, very slim in the hand, very solid, surprisingly solid. It does not hit anything on the closed position. Very nice closing. Let's check the centering. Nice and centered. Very, very nice. It is a cheap little knife, and I know they have a lot of different versions of this, but it's not bad. Yeah, you could probably get a lot more for your money, but if you're looking for a little CEO knife, they do have the CRKT CEO that actually is pretty good quality. Here is a leather sheath that comes with it. Let me see how you do this. You just slip it in, and you can carry it like that if you want, or you just carry it in your pocket like this. There's also a little loop that goes on here, but very, very cool. Let's get to the next one. Now, this next one is a little titanium frame lock with a clip, replaceable razor blade, which it does give you some replaceable blades where they're little surgical blades, and these blades are micro thin. Look at how thin that is. Holy cow. This thing is going to cut so good. And the one thing I do kind of like about this is instead of it being right here, you can hold it right here like this. So you can really get fine, because you can put your middle finger right there, your top finger right there, and really get into fine detail. And then whenever it gets dull, you just pull it off and replace it with another one. It is a frame lock, and this one does have a steel lock bar insert. Very cool. Nice little clip. Very snappy action. Now, it also has good access to the lock bar, so it's very easy to disengage. You just move this right over, move that out of the way, let it drop. Now, it is on ball bearings, but it's not as smooth as that bigger one. This one's not drop shutty or anything, but it's because it's so light. And what I mean by drop shutty is like this, where it just drops. This is the Kaiser Roach. I was just testing this thing out today out in the woods, testing the steel and stuff. But this is a little bit better quality. This is 2 screws putting it together. It does have, oh yeah, we have the pocket clip screw right there. And then we have a little lanyard tube if you wanted to put a lanyard on it. Nice little stop pin right there. And this is a very lightweight knife, so you don't really need nothing extravagant. Lockup is very solid, nice and solid. So this isn't bad quality. I don't know how long it would last, but you know, it does have the replaceable blades. It seems like, you know, as long as you kept it oiled, you know, the detent and the bearings on the inside, it seems like it would last a good long time. And you can clip it right to your 5th pocket or something like that. You know, clip it to your pocket or wherever you want to clip it. Awesome little knife, though. Let's get to the next one. Now, the next one is, I know this is kind of a copy, but it is a little Serge Panchinko. Maybe it is a real, no, I don't think it's a real one. So they actually, this is a kind of a copy because this little symbol is the Panchinko design logo. So, but you can't, it is a double detent, so it doesn't lock. What it does is it has a little detent. Same thing when it closes, it has a detent ball right here on this. There's a little ball on there that holds it in place. Then you snap it open, and then that detent ball, you can actually see it right here on the inside. See how it popped out? Pops in, pops out, pops in. It does the same thing on the close. And then this little thing right here is the stop pin, where it stops right there. Now remember, it's not locked, so all you have to do is push the spine of the blade and it will unlock. Very smooth. Nice little snappy action. We do have a dual grind. It says S35VN. It might be. We do got some play. I wonder if I could get rid of that. Let me grab something. I grabbed a little torque wrench. Oh, it's a little small little guy. It looks like it's a T6 on the pivot. That might have helped. Oh, yeah. Now it's solid. No play. Oh, it's even snappier. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So usually you can click it down and get it to drop all the way sometimes. I'm not really good at it, but oh, there we go. It's going to be pretty fidgety once you get it down. I can't really top flip it. I'm not good at it yet. It does have a little titanium spring clip, though. It is anodized blue, little stone washed blade, and nice little spear point blade here. It is a little thicker back here for maybe if you're really getting onto some denser stuff. And then here it is nice and slicey. They did put a nice edge angle on it at least, you know, considering. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be real S35VN. I like to go to reputable companies that have had their steel tested, and I know for sure they use the steel as advertised. This, you know, I doubt it's real, but, you know, for the price, it's not bad. But very, very snappy, and it's cool. It's just a cool little 5th pocket knife. I mean, little snappy little guy. You can kind of fidget with it and, you know, mess with it. And then it is a little tool. And the real Panchinko's are really good quality, but they do look basically identical. They also make other folders, like locking folders. They've done a couple designs with Boker. Let's check the lockup again. The lockup is still solid, so it hasn't come undone. Detent play, a little bit, but it is a double detent knife, so I'm not really worried about that. And I could technically fix that. What I would do is I would open this up, and the hole where the detent ball drops in right there, I would open that up just a little bit so the detent drops all the way in. I can see it's not dropping all the way in. But that's the type of quality you get when you mess around with these unknown knives. It's good to do reviews on knives and find out where the quality is and how they are. I have hundreds of videos on knives that you can find out whether or not they're good quality or not. Now let's get to this next one. Now this next one I've actually had for a little while. It's a Dapper design. It's a double detent knife. So this actually is a keychain. So this would go in your pocket, and what you can do is you can hook, it comes with a couple different these wire things, and you put your keys on there. So you just put your keys on there, and then this would hang into your pocket. So you basically have a pocket clip hanging onto all your keys, and it keeps them off the bottom of your pocket. This is actually pretty good quality. It is titanium, 440C blade. We're going to open that up in a second, but this will hang the keys in your pocket where you don't have them dragging around in the bottom of your pocket, you know, poking you in the leg or scratching anything else you have. And you can hang other stuff too. And like I said, it comes with a couple different loupes. Now, this is a double detent knife as well. You just pop it out. Nice, strong little detent. No detent lash. Very solid. Now, you just push it closed. You can hear it. Very loud snap. Now, that's the way a double detent knife should be. Very, very strong little detent ball. Yeah. And this little tanto comes very, very, very sharp. This little edge right here is nice and acute, and this tip, even though it is nice and strong and durable, it's going to be very, very acute. So this will be awesome for just whenever you need a little blade. You can pick at your nails, you can open up a box, you know, and then just close it right up, and you know, nobody even knows you got a little blade on you, which, not that it matters, but I'm just saying that you know, it's just hidden right on your keychain, which is nice to have because you never know in a pinch when you might need just a little blade. Now this next one, I did do an unboxing on, but this is a full-size knife. Now this is the Shieldin Barracuda, the Barracuda, designed by Django. Now this one is D2, and the so far their steel has, one knife has been tested, so their steel has checked out so far. It is a frame lock knife. Right here, this is a stabilizer. It stops you from unspringing the lock so you don't bend it, because this is a steel frame lock. This is not titanium. And then it has, you know, the fake carbon fiber. It's not real carbon fiber, but, you know, it's okay. It does look pretty cool. They do have some knives that have some mixed G10 and real carbon fiber. The detent is very nice. You can reverse flick it. The lock bar access is nice. Very, very smooth. No detent lash, meaning there's nothing shaking right here. It's nice and tight until you break the detent with the flipper tab. Nice, good, snappy action. Very solid on the opening. Very, very solid. The access to the lock bar is really good. Let's check the drop. Nice drop. Very smooth. It's almost perfectly centered. It's very close, but I bet I could turn the pivot because I'm pretty sure it was centered. But yeah, very, very cool. Nice and snappy. And then we have a nice little discreet pocket clip here. Now it does let a little bit hanging out of your pocket, so you can grab a hold of it and pull it out of your pocket. Nice and comfortable in the hand. Not the thinnest behind the edge, but it's not going to be that kind of knife. It does have a nice, strong, durable tip, so you can open things up really easily, but yet you got a nice long edge here for slicing. So very cool. The Shieldin Barracuda. I will try to link whatever I can down in the description. I don't think I can link this, but you can get this on White Mountain Knives. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.